Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, a great week so far. So as you see, we are still here on the Citadel. We are going to... We're almost done with it, just need to complete some quests. I'm going to the Spectre terminal first in the Presidium, in the embassies. And then we're going to the docking holding area and so forth with the quest. We'll take it. So remember, this is Shepard, Paragon, Infiltrator, romanced Ashley in the first one, romanced Miranda in the second one. See how this one goes. The Citadel was under attack. Me and Ashley actually had a standoff, and I shot you, Dina.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
An alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
In the holding area, I'll probably cut out some new conversations, cut and paste them, but we've gone through all the rest of them, all the other areas. Okay, so Batarian access codes with Spectre level access codes, it is possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles accessed using suspect ciphers will be uploaded into the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. Enabled. Does it say anything? No. Okay, location of Batarian patient. You don't really need this, it's already on your map, but here it is. Batarian patient named Gorak is located in a makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camp at Docking Bay E24. Suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries, medical staff from Horton Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there is no viable long-term treatment. Because of the Batarian, Gemini refuses to share records. No data on Gorak is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. Okay, so this is, you get this anyways, it doesn't matter which one you choose, but I supported the cafe owner, and the CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. On the one hand, I don't like that, but it does add to your war assets. It is a positive to your war assets. And like I said, I did support the cafe owner. Something that's kind of weird is and sad if it is what I think it is, but you don't see Matriarch Atheria, Liara's father, again, and he says the cafe owner says one of his servers were shot, so I don't know if it's her, but Liara never mentions it. There's never ever any confirmation that she is dead or what happened to her, if Liara and she stayed in contact with something, which is kind of sad. But okay, I'm gonna authorize it. Okay, so this is just a financial report about how the war is affecting finances. You can just pause and read that. Okay, CSAC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSAC officers believe a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization would allow CSAC to begin training civilian volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Well, they don't need those. Medical supplies. Medical supplies originally meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. The supplies are currently in lockdown on the docks but can be released to the Horta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority. I think you get that for the two doctors that were arguing there in Horta Memorial. So authorize. Okay, now this one read very carefully. Transfer authorization of Private Talavi. Now, this is actually a lot worse than you think. If you remember the Cerberus lab, so that is her brother. So you can think about this if you want, but here is the thing: is it's going to be a negative to your war assets, and she is dying if you do authorize it. So Private Talibi has requested a transfer to a unit actively engaged against Reaper hostiles. A note from Sergeant Olembe says that no idea how you say that, says that Private Talibi is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Spectre authorization would fast track this request. Now, like I said, if you do authorize it, she does die. The Reapers do kill her. But if you don't authorize it, then there's a good chance she's going to fight her brother, which is very sad. And then you just leave it. If you don't want to authorize it, you just leave it. Are there any? I don't know if there's any other around. But anyways, so an exporter with past convictions for smuggling has offered to gather critical supplies for Alliance forces and civilian medical emergencies. CSEC believes the offer is in good faith and has refused to make an arrest. Oh, I should have just read on. Has refused to make an arrest, but is legally restricted from accepting her offer without Spectre authorization. Now that's the one in Purgatory that wanted to kill the Turian, her friend, or comrade, not comrade, the person she worked with before. But this we can authorize. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff added to your war assets, updated. Okay, so if you see here, the first terminal I think is the console is in Horta Memorial. It says I hate this quest, so I'm gonna do that first, and then it should take you to the docking area as well.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
But if you're having fun with me, exploring Citadel, seeing what's happening here, and you haven't yet, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, that bell button so you know when I post. Hit a like, let me know that you like the videos, and you can always leave me a comment. So you can suggest another game or request one. Or just tell me something about the game in general.
Cerberus forces have attacked civilians on Benning. The Alliance has deployed units to defend the locations.
But anyways, there's the console. You can go through here if you... Let's see if that works.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Okay, so a dozen life machines cut off. So that's... Like I say, it pisses me off.
Spectre status recognized. Please
The
select
next
a
one
destination.
should now be on the docks where the Norman is. There's the console.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core private to lobby?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel expecting a Cerberus raid. Cerberus? Cerberus? They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces...
And I should have probably said it first, but also seizure warnings, lights, flashing lights, and also, like I said, I don't think there's going to be in this one, but violence. You can see the heads explode with headshots with the sniper rifle. So here's the next console.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes, and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
See, like I say, that makes me so angry. And not just because it's humans, it's 100 and something people or persons or whatever, that 115 that were killed. And that's not even including the hospital people. So now it should be there's the next console and everything else.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E24. Emergency civilian
Galaxy
housing.
needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No,
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
you're not crossing that dock. I heard that. Your drone's not sneaking in either.
I didn't even hear that. Okay, so next quest over here.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vaz, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
I'm not interested.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Okay, cool. So that should be easy enough. No codex. Let's see. We do have 6 points. Let's put it into disruptor ammo. Increase ammo capacity by 30%. Let's go for that one. Okay, cool. Just going to save here.
By Krogan support on Paragon.
And then one of the first ones is Over here, this Solarian comforting the human and the wall.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
And then while we are here, yes, you can actually do this, finish his story if you visit the Citadel more than I did between missions in the first part. But luckily, like you see, the whole attack doesn't affect this, so you can talk to him here and be ready for a quick Paragon pull again.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert. You give me strength. Thank you. I just need a few moments to myself.
Okay, like you see, you can almost not see that trigger there, and it's very quick. Okay, so like I said, I might cut conversations here again. Okay, you can click on this. It doesn't affect your quest, but this is for the photo one.
I don't think that will quite fit the documentary's tone.
That's quite funny. This one should be a... There's another one over here.
Great shot, Commander.
And then I think I have gotten this one for him already.
Thank you, human.
Yep.
We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Okay, so there is the Batarian, the one that you need to find.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Eratop remembers your face.
The planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret... Don't have the strength.
So this one is actually, for me, it... Especially with, if you've done the Arrival DLC, because that's what they're talking about. It would be a little bit different if you didn't do that. But he's got a point here. It's like, you accuse him of being a terrorist, but you did it and you justify it by, that was to stop the Reapers. Shepard killed 150,000 Batarians with that. And you accuse this person of being a terrorist. So it's kind of like...
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
I made the right choice. I was sorry I had to do it. And I said, I wish they would have actually made it that you could contact them. But once again, when you try, you get interrupted.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died. About how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry. If that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Okay, so like I said, it's not just because it's the Paragon one, but I feel that it's what he wants, and I don't see a reason keeping him alive and letting him stand trial and stuff. So that's why I'm shutting it off. And the nurse is just standing here, letting it happen.
Cerberus forces have attacked civilians.
This is one of the conversations I'm going to cut the.
Defend the refugees during
Well,
evacuation.
no, I'm going to do the others and then I'll
Cerberus attempts to take control of the
cut it
Citadel
out.
have failed, and CSAC forces have killed
So listen to this doctor. Oh, okay, it doesn't actually say anything yet. But here you can take another picture.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
Okay, so that's that. Let's talk to Kelly first before this.
Shepard! You saved my life again.
What happened?
Cerberus troopers came through here to secure the docks. They lined us all up. Then, one of them started asking around for me by name.
But they didn't find you.
Their record said I went off-grid. If I hadn't changed my identity, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So Bly says if you didn't tell her to change her name, then she'd be dead now.
So many here had to leave loved ones on their homeworlds. I try to comfort them, but I know what the Reapers are capable of. So many here had to leave loved ones on their homeworlds. I try to comfort them, but I know what the Reapers are capable of.
Okay, so this next one is probably one of my favorites and one of the funniest ones as well. So just listen to what the doctor says.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Okay, so first off, if you probably didn't import and use the comic, then you won't have this because the idiots he's talking about will be dead or not in it. So since he's talking about the idiot, otherwise it like says if he doesn't, then I don't even think he mentions the idiot. But like you see here is, I don't even think you can click on the medi centers at the moment. So let's go find the idiot he's talking about. And there he is. And you'll recognize him now.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I? I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that. I was really stressed out.
Okay, so first off, like, I don't know if the development team from number 2 and 3 are different, but they are calling out the people that made it so in 2 made the fault where he thinks you pointed a gun at him even if you didn't. Like, they just like call themselves out about it. So that is just for me so funny. Did you poison the Medigel? Can you help me now?
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on, I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry, the war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see. Oh no, the technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine? How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Okay, so like you see, there you get a lot of stuff, your war assets and stuff, like dark energy dissertation, but once again, never judge a book by its cover. But also, just for interest's sake, to get all that stuff that I just got is you have to complete it on Pharos, the data recovery by retrieving Gavin Hossel's data. He's the one that asks you there where Elizabeth and her mother and the guy that almost shoots them, where he's one of them, where we picked up a quest and then you pick up the stuff in the exogenic offices and bring it back to him. Also, that's in Mass Effect 1. Also in Mass Effect 1 is when you do the UNC Asari writings, all those writings you picked up on all the planets, you have to have at least 10 of the 16 writings of Matriarch Dalalinga. I could never say that name. And then just purchase the Alcus Kamba and Armory license as well in Mass Effect 1. Then you get all those things. Like you see, as soon as he mentions I've got this friend, it's like, oh, I know him, I did a favor for him. So that's just cool. Now, here's something you can still talk to him. Do it before finishing the quest. And some of these that he says is just hilarious.
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilion?
Yeah, it was doing well until the Reapers attacked. Ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off-world. I'm sorry if that was...
No, you did the right thing.
Thanks.
The poor guy, he's always thinking he's doing the wrong thing now. That was actually awesome. That was great of him.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something, though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
We'll defeat them, or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
A what?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. I'm sorry, just a joke.
Wait, where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine, sure. You can still wait for your gun to cool down on its own, though, right?
Well, no. The in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed to make room for the thermal clips.
Okay, that's just... You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition, Conrad.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that.
So there, he just called out them for making film clips, for giving you ammo, where the first one, it was just a gun cooldown, and how bad idea it was, and no one really liked it. So that is just hilarious.
Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and such, but I don't really have any family left.
What about your wife? Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no, but see...
Conrad, if you have some kind of weird shrine of me, I'm gonna be very unhappy.
It's just a poster with a few candles. It's very tasteful.
And that is creepy, but he's been lying about his wife all this time. Also, as the female Shepard, I feel that's just a lot more creepy.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
Thank you, Conrad. Okay, so I think that's it.
That medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
So with this, they just had so much fun. I mean, they're calling out stuff that happened and mistakes. Okay, so there's a You only have to do like 2 or 3, but I like to do all of them I can find just to be thorough. There's one. There's another one. Let's see, Garrus isn't here anymore.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
Just for interest sakes, I don't know really why, but one of the pictures you can take is over here with them playing poker, so you can even get one of James.
Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, loco.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. You're kind of killing my mojo here, Jefe. I was up a minute ago. You just came by at a bad time. You just gonna stand there and watch?
Okay, so here's another one of the quests.
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins, on Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
Okay, and then here is I think it's the last medical station. And then here is the last console, and I says I hate this quest.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
See, so this is the one thing that like annoys me so much about that quest, that asteroid quest in number 1. Shepard has got this whole attitude. It's like everyone's going to be looking for him. We're going to catch, and here he is, and he caused all that trouble.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
Blame yourselves.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
So like I say, there is a very big part of me that want to kill him. But for war assets, I'm gonna say join us. It's about 100 or 75 war assets or something. But like I says, you might not have seen it because I might have got it shorter, but in number 1, I really struggled with either killing him and letting, I think it's Kate Bowman, die, and those, because of this quest. But I have read, even if you do kill him, there's another one that does exactly what he does now. It's just apparently less people that he manages to injure or kill. But like I says, I really want to kill this guy. But let's go for this.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system.
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Ah! Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
So, like she said there, okay, so that medical thing is done. That medical one is done. That one's done. That one's done. I think that's all of them. I don't see one over here. Okay, let's go back to the doctor quickly.
I fixed the sabotage. The metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately. Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest. Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
And now you're volunteering here.
Right. Chellick showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard. You're so brave.
Oh, The commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
So that was something. You'll remember her from over here from Mass Effect 1 as well.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
But Commander Shepard is playing Cupid. I'm sure they will make a lovely couple.
So many here had to leave loved ones on their homelands. I try to comfort them, but I know what the Reapers are capable of.
So, Glyza, that was a cool quest. Funny. Okay, we've done Cortez. Let's quickly do this and then...
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Nice. Okay, so let's see, journal. Doesn't seem we've got any codex. We have so many. Okay, that's all. That's all. That is all stuff that we have to go fetch and bring back. Okay, so this is the conversation that I'm going to cut and paste. It's a very sad one again.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of it.
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
Your parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
Hey.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, they just... Their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. It's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy, knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I missed them so much.
So that is a friendly Turian. It's nice how he's protective over her, but that's a very sad again. So I think that is everything, and I'm going to head back to the Normandy. And then I think probably the next video will be the Normandy talk, and we'll see after that. Maybe go do some scanning.
Spectre status recognized. Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private? I think I'll be better than your Reapers on Citadel.
Okay, so let's say just make sure you're ready to go and you've done everything you wanted.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head, make sense of it.
Okay, so this is whichever Vermeer survivor you've got.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Adina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
We're lucky.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
I can't believe it came to that. We were so close to...
Ash, it's okay. We figured it out. We stopped Adina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Okay, so if you don't like Ashley or Caden, you can just say no, I don't think so, and then they go to Hackett and it's war asset points. So if you prefer the points over them, then you just say no, I don't think so. But welcome aboard.
Permission granted. Couldn't do this without you.
I'll grab my gear.
And Ash?
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyle.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Grayson is from Mass Effect Ascension, the book, comic, whatever it is. And I think that's also where Anderson ran into him. It's kind of, they spoiled the name because the name is there in the subtitles when you do the mission.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, cool. And as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got Codex update. And yeah. Okay, can we talk here? Nope. Okay, so that was cool. So, like I said, this is where I'm going to end this video. It was a lot of fun. I love that part with Conrad Werner. He's hilariously stupid, but also, like I say, he's got a few surprises. And like I say, we actually made a couple, and I think they'll be a good fit. But like I say, it's a fun quest. It's interesting. Like I say, I hate the thing about Balak. But this has been a lot of fun. Next one, we'll go through the Normandy, talk with everyone and see what's going on. So be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.